closer to me too so you guys can hear me. Not even sure if anybody's here yet. Nope, nobody's here yet. So that's all right. Hopefully everybody is doing good. We've shared it. We got these first two panels, I think, good. Okay, so we are on panel 3, I believe. Now, getting the colors tight on Canadian Shield. So I don't know whether I can hear chat people speaking in the Discord. I've got my earphones, and you know what? We'll put my earphones on, and we'll put them into the mic, and hopefully, if anybody comes in, we can hear them. There. Let's take a look, a looky look. Yeah, nobody's there. We haven't. Hopefully, we haven't missed anybody. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it wasn't too bad of a weekend at Comic Con. Hey, Metal, how are you? If you feel like coming in the chat, feel free in like the panel. So did you see my I had actually two posts of my table. One, it was day one, it was just one shot, and then I did some upgrades to it day two because I had forgot a few things that I meant to bring on day one, like my stickers. And I had thought about bringing my laptop and playing the Canadian Shield video. I did that. I had a couple of things that I hadn't thought of, but went to my storage unit before the second day and saw a couple of things and said, yeah, that would be good for the setup. So I sold two metal cards to the same person. Funny enough, he bought some. He bought like 20. He bought a metal card one day and the next day, and he bought all three comics both days. That's not part of it, but I've been busy all weekend, so. Oh no, I wasn't talking the video itself. Up on Twitter and I think Facebook. No, Instagram. I just put up some photos of my booth. I was just wondering whether you saw the photos, not the video. The video's like 17 minutes long, so be nice if you watch that too. But hey, Mike, how are you? Oh, also, I haven't really been on socials much. Yeah, I just figured I'd ask, Can't hurt, right? Oh, later I might want to play a small little video. I'm actually getting somewhere with part of the AI. Not 100% perfect, but I've spliced together like 30 to 40-second scene of him walking outside the church going in, kneeling, and praying. Hey, Tim. Okay, why are you saying people are stupid? Well, and that should be no but surprise. The Bible really tells us it does call people sheep, and sheep are stupid. But why specifically are you saying this today, Tim? And if you want to come on, Tim, I'm in the on-air Discord too. Well, I don't know, Rick. You don't know? You don't know why people are stupid, but you said it? Well, are you aware of a band called G-War or Guar or how? Not really. I think I've heard of it just in the last week or so, but I guess I didn't even know it was a band. Heard the name, then we'll say. A band, a band known for fake blood and satirical killings of celebrities and political figures since '85. Okay. Probably not quite the same as what I'm about to mention, but celebrity death match where they pit two celebrities against each other to the
Rick,
death. Hey, Metal.
how you doing?
Good yourself?
I'm doing.
Question is, what are you doing? And do we
No,
want to
Well,
know?
I have no clue.
And we got Tim here too. Hey, Tim.
how's it going, Metal? How you doing?
I'm doing.
You're doing.
He's
I'm
doing.
Okay.
He's doing, but he
So
doesn't
my-
know what he's doing.
So my head hurts because now the big controversy is that the band Guar did a satirical killing of Trump on stage, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they've
yeah.
done
That sounds like
every-
normal War stuff.
Exactly. And they've been doing it since like the 80s. I think the first one they did was like Reagan.
Yeah, well, I mean, don't they normally do that with like every president, regardless of who they are?
Exactly. And now it's like, but it's now because of like
Well, when did they
all
do
that's been
it?
going on
When did
recently
they do,
this year.
Oh, if it was a little while ago. I was just gonna say if they did it in the last couple of days, it might have been a bit tasteless to do, but
Really? Because it's what they've always done. A lot of the stuff what
Yeah.
they do is tasteless.
yeah. I don't know the band obviously, and
You
Uh,
wouldn't want. You wouldn't. I would imagine you listen.
Yeah,
to
it
them.
wouldn't be your cup of tea.
yeah.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But my point is just with the recent death of Charlie, right? It might be a bit tasteless.
So,
Not
No,
called
this,
for
I
right
think this
now.
happened like way before that, though.
Yeah, but if it happened
Yeah.
way before, like months or a couple of years ago, yeah, fine. It's especially if it's their quote unquote thing.
But it's just Guar being Guar. I don't know. It's like what last year it was fine, but now it's not.
I guess it's just the timing.
Well, I actually have another good example of like, it's fine to do your shtick, but sometimes you want to like reschedule when you do it. Which I mean, they did theirs at an appropriate time, I think. But let's take Tenacious D, who they're comedians, right? They always say stupid stuff. You should never take what they say seriously.
Seriously.
But like right after like Trump evaded that shot nearly, he's like, next time don't miss, right? That was a tasteless thing to do. Even from
That
a
wasn't even-
comedian.
Yeah, but that wasn't even a joke. That was just like an off the cuff remark that was irresponsible. Right?
I mean, in his tone, it still came out kind of humorous in the fact that, like, yeah, I would agree with you that it's a little irresponsible, especially because it was on the cuff of an event that literally happened and it's commentating on it. But it wasn't a premeditated joke. They kind of just play in character. Not a good time to do that.
Right. Well, they
Right.
kind
If
of
Guar did the same thing immediately after the shooting, that would have been tasteless. That's not what they did, though.
Yeah. And that's all I was
Yeah.
talking about. If they did it, within this last week or whatever, yeah, sort of tasteless. Maybe not the best time to do it. But
It's
you
been
said
a
they
few
did
weeks.
it. But you said they did it months
Yeah.
ago or something like that. So it's
No, I
just
think did they. Did they do it months ago, or did they do it like just like recently this week?
I don't remember what happened. I barely heard about it.
Yeah, I know, but I looked at it as like, but this is. I looked at it and I go, that's Guar doing what they always do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get that. I get that it's what they do. It's their shtick, if you will, and it's just sometimes, it's not always a good time to do your shtick, especially for certain people or whatever.
It also,
certain things.
it depends on the people. Like me, I'm the type of person, I'm not going to give a shit, really.
Exactly.
Even if it is tasteless. Like, I would agree with people when they say that the thing that Kyle Gass said was inappropriate. I still don't really give a shit about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd get over it, but it's like, I'd be like, dude, really? You're gonna say that? Okay.
Yeah.
But this whole thing,
Especially performers. I think performers have to be allowed to be a little stupid. They're the jesters dancing for us anyway.
Yeah. But it wasn't like an off the cuff, poorly timed joke. It
No,
was
no,
literally-
it's their gag that they always do.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's-
With Guar. Yeah.
Yeah, and I get that, and like I'm like I said, I just said, like I don't know when they did it or whatever, and I was just saying if they did months ago, yeah, or whatever, maybe 2 months ago or a month ago, yeah, okay. It was
They
this thing.
could have done it today. I'm still not going to care, though.
Oh yeah, I probably
Well,
wouldn't care myself. I would just, it's like probably not the best timing.
I was gonna say, wasn't Reagan? Did somebody attempt to shoot Reagan, and they did a show where they killed Reagan on stage?
I don't know the timing around that. I don't know if they did it before or after the attempt.
And how long after?
So
I just,
again,
I just,
I'm in the boat that like I think it's fine for them to do it whenever because I don't care.
yeah. I don't know. I get irritated on how stupid people are. It's like, wait, like they've been doing this for years, and now all of a sudden you're upset about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be
I
like
guess-
I don't know if you went on to Newgrounds right now and you found like a current kill the president game. But it's like, yeah, but those have always been around. I remember killing Bush and Obama in a flash game back when I was in school.
Right. I don't. My head hurts now. I just.
Yeah, well, as I said, people are always going to be stupid for various reasons, you know.
I kind of feel like people are now fishing for that stuff now.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's for sure.
They're
too.
oversensitive about it.
You know,
That's what
they're
that's what I say, too.
they're trying to find it, you know, and if you go looking for stuff, you're gonna find something. You know.
Yeah.
They're on
I-
another witch hunt. Looking for
That's what
evil
I-
wherever they can find it.
That's what I was just saying. It's like now it's a witch hunt, and they're just looking for something to get offended by. Like the
Yep.
Satanic Panic all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that happens, you know, especially when you're dealing with mainstream stuff. Just because that attitude exists regardless of where you are on the spectrum, and if you have like a big enough group, those people will be hunting down. Like there's witch hunters everywhere.
Yeah. And
The only place you don't really find witch hunters are when you find people who leave groups, right? But then like a generation or two later, when the group that they now formed got big enough, there's witch hunters in their group too.
Yeah, what?
I don't know, man.
And I took that, although it was probably taken from somewhere else beforehand. I'm not sure whether you've heard of the group Petra, Christian rock band. They have a song called Witch Hunt. And it's just, you know, sort of about people just, you know, especially
How
more in the
ironic.
church.
So do the Misfits, I think.
Yeah, it's not an uncommon name for like a song or even an album.
And it's all about, especially more the Christian realm, where, you know, a lot of Christians, especially back in the day, and this was, you know, like an 80s song of theirs, you know, they would go, the Satanic Panic, you know, they'd just be going around looking for evil wherever they could find it, you know, just to pounce on it, just for...
To be fair, I mean, Christian subcultures are also where we get the term witch hunting from in the first place.
Yeah.
If you go back far enough.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
When they were literally looking for witches.
Hey, let's stack rocks on top of them. If they're a witch, they'll be able to throw all that weight off. No problem.
She turned me into a newt.
I got better. I got better.
I think the funniest
Yeah.
part of that entire scene in Holy Grail is that after all the ridiculous things they did to try to actually like, prove or disprove, she actually was a witch. It's like they were witch hunting when they actually found one by accident.
You think they'd lose the mood to kill? Like, no, I don't even want to.
Yeah.
My favorite one is the Black Knight. Come back, I'll gnaw your legs off.
I think my favorite bit in that entire movie is when they meet Tim the Enchanter. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
could tell when he's like talking about, and some called me, and he's got such a long pause
Because he forgot the
that
line.
he probably had like a long, complicated name in the script or whatever, and he forgot it, so he just goes, Tim.
I love that too. Yeah, he forgot part of his line, so he just ad libbed.
Yeah.
Great.
Either that
And,
or
like,
it
that's the
was
best take,
actually...
we're keeping it.
Either that, or it was probably supposed to be exactly like that for
Possibly,
comedic.
maybe
no.
he didn't even forget. He might have thought it was funnier too. That combination of things happened all the time with the Monty Python troupe.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was admitted that he forgot the line, so he just kind of
Yeah.
made it up on the spot,
Oh,
which
okay.
worked.
Oh, I've never seen him admitting it. This is just a conclusion I've come to on my own from watching it.
Yeah, well, you can tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just had to kind of get that off my chest. I'm just like, oh god, Now we're doing this again.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. It's gonna be people
Yeah,
always.
it will be forgotten within a week. It'll probably be forgotten by tomorrow. It's like, oh my god. So
Unfortunately,
how's everybody? Just,
good. Had
uh,
a fairly good Comic-Con.
oh yeah, I saw that. You should try interviewing the people at those booths, though.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be away from my booth for too long. You know,
Yeah.
I had somebody there watching it, and they could sell stuff, but you know, he couldn't answer the question if they had any real questions about the
Just have a
comic.
just keep a walkie-talkie on you. That way, when he needs you, he can just call you on the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, but that would kind of defeat the purpose. Like, what if he walkie-talkies you while you're in the middle of an interview?
You say, "Hold on," and then you're like, "Yeah, what you want?"
Well, I didn't have my phone on me in that instance, but you know, we also had phones, so he could have, you know, just brung it, and he could have either texted me or something like that too. You know, easy enough. But
Yeah.
still, at that point, you know, I don't want to be walking all the way back and then interrupt my video, walk around, and you know,
I,
I think if you watched it, you did see I talked with some people for a couple minutes or whatever about this, that, whatever, especially near the end. It depends what's going on, you know. A lot of times they're serving customers or whatever. And, you know, what do I want to know more about dice? You've
I
got
don't know.
you got 15,000 sets of dice. Jeez. What can we talk about?
That is
Dude,
fascinating.
dice
Tell me
are
more.
great, actually. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why you hate dice so much, Rick?
I never said I hate them. Well, it's just
Dice hater.
there's only so much you can talk about with dice. So you've got 6-sided dice, 8-sided dice, 100-sided dice.
What are your dice made out of?
Did you know that aside from the two 10-sided dice in a dice set, every perfect isohedron can be found in your standard dice set?
Really?
Sure. Okay, if you say so.
Yeah. An
Tell me
isohedron
more.
is a polyhedron, or a 3D shape, in which a single face is perfectly teslated evenly across the shape. So that includes your cubes, that includes your triangular pyramid, that even includes, I actually forget the name of this isohedron, but that almost rhombus-shaped one that is made of two pyramids back to back. And it includes your what's it? The dodecahedron, which is the 12-sided die that is made entirely of pentagons. All of them can be found in the dice set because there's only so many. That is your
Wow,
dice fact for today.
Now my life has no meaning. I know everything now.
Oh, that
That was the
fact.
last.
Those facts
That was the
seem
last.
to. Go ahead.
That was the last bit of information I need to know about everything. Now I could pass away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those facts aren't dicey at all.
Oh, you probably saw I got the rough for page 29, which means soon there'll only be 14 pages left to be
Oh,
finished.
and talking about sort of roughs. It's not really rough, but I do end up having to kill them. At some point, we have page 7 in, the one with some people that paid us money to be in the crowd. I won't say who they are or where they are, but
We have ways of making you talk, Piper.
and of course we have
We have talks of making you weigh.
Canadian Shield is in the back there. Does that look like somebody we know?
Let me go and
Oh, here, let me come over there to Discord and share my screen.
change. Yeah, share your screen. Dang nabbit. Probably. Do you know those people? Metal?
Oh, I can't see it.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the living room on my PlayStation. That's what I'm connecting to you guys from.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. Um,
You should go take a look if you can somewhere quick.
is that
I'd have to walk all the way over there.
odd?
What's odd?
I
I'm
don't
on the
know.
PlayStation.
No, I think he said
Yeah.
Bob, not odd.
Oh.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Mulrooney?
No.
Probably not. I'm probably way off. I don't know. I give up. I'm a bad guesser. Meep, meep, meep. So that's exciting news. Yeah. And regardless of it,
Did Metal
even
go
if all the
look?
pages,
Oh, sorry.
No, I did not.
hey,
Oh, okay.
maybe and also, regardless of the book, even if the book isn't entirely done, by October, from the first 5 pages are going to be lettered.
Yeah.
But I think me and Gable will probably go over the script first to make sure it all kind of looks and kind of maybe we don't need to punch up a line here or punch up a line there, that kind of thing. I know I say this about every single current Melvin book, but I think 4 is going to be better than that, way better than the 3rd issue.
You think so?
Yes.
Well, hopefully. That's the idea, to make your books always better than the last.
No, that's
Yeah,
it's a fool's errand. You know what? I'm just gonna very incrementally make them worse over time, but in a way that you don't notice.
Hey man, you do you. I mean, that's
Yeah.
different.
Well,
Listen, it's a lot easier to make something worse. It's harder to make something better.
well, since Metal can't see this, you let me know what you think, Tim. There's no music to this or anything.
Oh, okay. Play it. Damn it. Awesome. That is awesome. What am I looking at? Yes. I don't see nothing.
You don't see?
No, you gotta make that bigger. Let's see if I can. Hold on.
Okay, let me.
Full screen. Okay, what am I looking at?
Okay, give me a sec.
Okay, I see something. Huh?
Transform.
Transformers. Golden meets the eye.
Fit the screen. Hopefully this will. Okay, start it again. Is it full screen
From the
for
top? I don't see the movie playing on there though.
you? Where are you looking?
I'm looking in Discord.
Why? Oh, will it not? I thought it would take it from. Okay, give me a sec. Let's bring it back.
Technical difficulties.
Okay. Oh, I might have telling it to take from. Where do you go at? Okay, hopefully when I hit play here. You see anything now?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What about now?
I see darkness. And a wise man once said, "Darkness dies."
Darkness dies when? Where?
I don't know.
Okay, window. That might have been why. Okay. Video editor, there we go. Let's. Okay. What do you see? You know, oh, you know what? You know what I need to do? Move this over here so I can see what you guys see. The window.
You cannot see what I see.
Um,
Transform. Pick the screen. Okay. If we hit play there, we see. No. Okay.
I guess the current Transformers series is pretty good. The comic book.
You know, anyway, I only came on here because Rick seemed lonely. But I'm
Oh.
actually on my own stream at the same time, so I'm gonna dip now that Tim's here. You know, you guys have a fun one.
Oh, you could have ditched me here. I see how it is.
Oh yeah. You know,
You sneaky son of a bitch.
Okay.
yeah.
Here you go. You should be able to see it now, Tim.
Alright.
Can you see something in
Peace.
Discord?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Okay, here we go.
Is this the extended cut? Canadian Shield 3 trailer extended cut.
No, this is I'm trying to slowly create the first comic book as a animation.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to make a cartoon.
Yeah, so I have sort of the first scene just before he comes, into on the screen for the the dirt path to walk up to the church. Him going into the church, walking up to the pulpit. I wanted him to show him kneeling, but trying to get AI to do that is just like pulling teeth. Worse than pulling teeth. So, I just have him there praying, and I wanted that to be long enough for the words to be said that he's supposed to be saying. So that could be cut shorter, it could be a little bit longer, I don't know. I gotta put the words in there.
I see. Are you going to eventually try to make a full-length cartoon or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and animate the whole first book.
I see.
I've worked well, I've been trying to do it a little bit by little bit.
Huh. Would you add? I mean, would it be loosely based on the first book? Would you add stuff that wasn't in the first book?
Right now, I would probably just loosely. Well, I probably wouldn't add much, if anything, at the moment, because I got to work with what's in the first book to just even try and adapt it. You know what I mean? If you're thinking scenes from the movie that I read, um, that would be hard because I didn't actually draw those out anywhere.
Oh, I see.
Especially, the stuff for Toxico.
Oh, the one that Metal and I both thought were pretty good, was pretty good. Right?
So, yeah, you and Alpha thought was pretty good. Well, I thought it was pretty good too. And it was right. Uh,
Well, I might. I'm falling asleep, dude. To be honest with you, I'm gonna probably dip.
okay. Well, thanks for coming in for the bit.
Yeah, yeah. I just had to kind of
Uh,
like.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, the people's stupidity was just too much for me to even take right now. It's like, are you kidding me? Come on, people, get it together. Well, have a good day, man.
You too.
Congrats on your campaign and all that.
Yeah. Okay, later. Later. We will see you later. Okay, so we're all by ourselves now. Metal dipped a little too soon. Tim figured, Metal dipped, I can dip too. Skip, skip, skip to the do your darling. Boop 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 boop. But no, I know what it's like being tired. Here we go. Here we go again. I'll show that later if anybody else comes by. There we go. Okay. Here we go again. Do, 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 do. Okay, there we go again. Okay, so let's see. One minor fix here is going to be right here. We need to put there we go. So panel 3 is, well, we still need to put background and stuff like that. It's done. Now we're on to panel 4. Go. There we go. Now I think side eyes is a black dot, right? Well, let's make that a little smaller.
Hello, hello, welcome.
Hey. How are you?
This is the first call. I am okay.
Just startled me.
How did the convention go?
Pardon?
How did the convention go?
Pretty good, pretty good. I made about $173 worth of sales.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it didn't cover my table, but
Well, hopefully you make more cuffs, like new customers, future
Yeah.
customers.
yeah, and repeat customers too.
Yep.
Are you gonna be drawing today or?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta share my screen. And I forgot how to do that.
Down at the bottom,
So I
share screen.
Here, and go here. Oh, not that screen. I'll get in trouble for that. Then you go here, and there you go. I'm gonna ink these last panels.
Okay. I am coloring. Getting tight. The colors of Canadian Shield. I went through the whole book and put in their colors for everything, every panel, except for the pages I didn't have. Which,
Right.
well, he's not on any of them, but Absorb isn't on any of them because they were at the church, the ones where people are being drawn in. I've got the first page of that back, which I showed off a little earlier. Showed off the beginnings of a cartoon.
You mean, like, what do you mean by a cartoon?
Give me a sec. I will show you. Display.
I actually woke up pretty late. I woke up on time, but then I said, I guess I'll lay down. And then I went back to sleep.
Yeah. Okay, let's do. Put this over here, that way I can see. Do. Window. How did I get this earlier? This guy. Okay, can you see that?
Yeah, it's a road, street.
Okay. This is only about about 36 seconds, so this clip. It's the beginning of it. No sound, so yeah.
Hey,
And there we have it.
cool. What's that? A bunch of clips put together to make
Yeah.
a scene?
Yeah. Now, obviously,
Oh,
everything's not precisely the same way, same thing in each scene. It's very similar, of course, but the AI, I'm doing the best I can.
all right. That's cool. It's a addition to the stuff you already had.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try and make the first issue into an animation, and then I'd like to add some, voices and stuff like that. This scene where you see him praying, it could go a little bit longer, could go a little bit less, depends on, whoever's doing his voice, whether how fast, they get the words out, that he's supposed to speak.
Huh. Or you could slow down the scene a little.
Well, there's that too. But I'm just saying it could go from, I think I'm starting to pray at 20 seconds, and that's like about 16 seconds of him praying. So,
Well, you could freeze it on some frames. That would extend it.
yeah. It's something I definitely got to work on a little bit, and then, like, can
Hmm?
get somebody to, we can do whoever, do some editing at the end, as best as you can edit something like this. That it's next to and it seems next to impossible to get what you want.
Yep. With AI, you have to just get the best you can from what it gives you.
Yeah. Although sometimes you do it 100 times to try and get what you want, and then choose from what you got. No, I haven't had to do any. Yeah, I don't think I'd do it 100 times. I think if I came close after a while, I just like, this is too hard. Forget it. We'll move on to a different scene. Maybe I'll come back to it.
Yep.
Because I've been trying to get the stuff with Keeper, the angel stuff that happens before you go in a little bit too, and that's difficult. I'm actually taking the scenes there, and I'm erasing various things in them, like the dialogue boxes and all that. So the AI doesn't want to put them in.
Right. Yeah, those shouldn't be there if it's a cartoon.
and then redoing the floor where they were and all that, because if it's just a little harder right now because if I had the original files still, they got lost because of what happened with my hard drive. It would be easier to do it with, but now I've got to, erase stuff and re texturize everything, like shade it and all that. It's like, oh, really? This is a pain. But it'd be nice if I can get whatever I can get done, get done. It might take a few months because I only have so many credits per month.
Yeah, that's true. It only gives you so many.
And when you're doing,
I try to use multiple accounts if I can.
yeah, well, I paid for a subscription for it for a year, so I get a lot.
Oh.
I get a fair amount of credits per month, But yeah, I do have accounts where.
Yeah, that works too.
But if I can get a couple scenes put together from the beginning, with what I have, and then release it as a part one, part two, part three. On my channel with actual audio,
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be pretty neat.
Yeah, for all the people who can't read.
Yeah. Like you. No.
Well, I can read, kinda. I just
You just don't
short
want to.
attention span. Yeah, that too. I have to be really focused. Then I can read.
But what if it's a read alert?
Huh? What's that?
Yeah, you never seen Star Trek Enterprise?
No. I'm not Canadian.
That has nothing to do with being Canadian.
I don't know. Why do Canadians watch Star Trek?
Yeah, we got to support the Canadians in it, right? Like William Shatner.
Yep.
But no, in the Enterprise, there was a guy with the last name of Reed, and it showed how him inventing the red alert thing.
Oh, really?
And at first, it was Reed Alert, his name, because he was like, I think, the security chief.
Wow, that's interesting. I never even thought about that. I thought red alerts were a general thing in military, you know?
Yeah, well, so did I. I think they just did it for comical effect.
Yeah, I didn't know it was specifically a Star Trek thing.
As far as I know, it's not. A lot of other things have red alert in them, I think. I'm not sure. But for Star Trek, that's how it was supposed to have come about for starships for the Federation.
And that was the show Enterprise.
Yeah, I think that
Interesting.
happened in like the second season.
Well, since it happened in the second season, they were sitting on that joke. They were like, soon, we're gonna use this joke.
Yeah, because like he set up all the protocols for what happens, like when going to red alert, or at least for his time, which would have carried over for a while, into like Kirk and all that, maybe a little further. Well, they would have updated the protocols as need be, I guess. What happens when going to red alert? But it seems my joke didn't go over because you didn't know what I was talking about. And now I had to explain it to you and everybody else that's listening.
Yep.
So the joke seems to be on me.
Oh, well, it's a Star Trek joke. I don't know Star Trek. I only know so much. My dad watches it. So it's on TV. It's just that
Yeah, well,
I'm not in the same room.
Yeah, well, I don't think Enterprise is on TV at the moment. I don't think it's been on for a while. I'm not sure whether you'd find any of them except for the present stuff. I'm not sure whether the original's on anywhere on TV at the moment.
Oh, it's on Antenna TV, the free TV. They show it all the time on
Oh,
what's it
okay.
called? They have a satellite. No, not satellite. An antenna station called Me TV. They show it on there.
Oh, I think I've heard of that, Me TV. Which they show the original? They show the
Yeah, they
next
show the
gener-
original, and then right after it, they show Next Generation, and then they show Deep Space Nine.
Okay, what about Voyager?
Yeah, and then they show Voyager, but they don't show Enterprise. They just show those 4 in a row every day.
Cool, I guess. Not sure.
Yeah, it's a nice way to get caught up. Plus, it's always something to watch like if you just like Star Trek, it's always something to watch
Yeah.
at prime time.
Yeah, there used to be a channel here called, well, it still exists, the channel, but City TV. It's from Toronto. And they played Star Trek a lot. More than
Yeah, I think it's the same principle. Because I think I don't think it's public domain, but I think it's pretty free. As far as I don't think it costs a lot. So it gets played a lot.
Well, I'm not sure how much it costs or not costs to air the episodes, but it would get a lot of views.
Mhm.
Hey, Joshua. Joshua said it's like how the sandwich was named after the Earl of Sandwich.
Really?
I don't know. Joshua could be joshing us,
That's true.
He's really good at joshing people.
Huh. I wonder where that phrase came from.
Joshing? I have no idea.
Must have been some guy named Josh. What is the deal? Come on.
Brock, is this true? Says Joshua. Is what true?
The frame joshing. I mean, the term joshing. Oh, there it is.
What have I said about sandwiches? Oh, he said, it is true.
The Earl of Sandwich.
Isn't it the Sandwich Islands or something like that? It was probably the Earl of those islands. That's the Earl of Sandwich. So how did they get the name of Sandwich before a sandwich was a thing?
Well, the sandwich got its name from the Sandwich Islands, I guess. Because that's where it's from.
No, he said the sandwich is named after the Earl of Sandwich. And if
Right.
he was the Earl of Sandwich, Sandwich is a place, because to be an
Mhm.
Earl of something somewhere, it has to be a place, right?
Right. That is correct.
So how did, if the sandwich itself did not exist, how did the Sandwich Islands or whatever, wherever the sandwich place was, that the guy was the Earl of them, Earl of it, get its name? Well, there's
Maybe because it was sandwiched in between something. Maybe sandwich just means to press.
maybe. Joshua says the term joshing originated in the 1860s. I take it you looked that up, Joshua?
$1860s. Wonder who used it first.
Any ideas, Joshua? Inform us about what you have researched on sandwich. I mean, joshing, sorry.
It kind of sounds like the word jesting. So Josh jest. Surely you jest. Surely you Josh. Oh no, that's just a hypothesis.
Joshua says, I assume joshing was a modern thing.
$1800s isn't modern.
Well, compared to like 2,000 years ago, it's modern.
That's true.
I guess it all comes back to how you want to define modern, or
Yep, that's a good point. I remember being in history class, and the teacher said that he was talking about modern warfare, and he was talking about World War II, and I'm like, that's modern? I'm like, what? But it was the late '90s, so I guess it was kind of. It was less than 100, so I guess that's modern.
Well, could it be more meaning in we get modern warfare from stuff that was developed in World War II? I don't
Yeah.
know.
I guess.
Because if they didn't do what they did in World War II, we wouldn't have built on tactics from that.
Right. It originated there, so I guess. Oh. How do you get your customers? Do you like yelling at them? Hey, look what I got. Canadian Shield. Be a true patriot.
Well,
Stuff like that.
I used to just, hope they would walk up to my booth and, let or see, look over my booth from wherever they were in the aisle and see something that they liked. But, I learned, waiting for them to notice me. Yeah, it works a little, but not as well as I would like.
Yeah, that's like fishing.
So, actually, back in 2023, I actually went out to Saskatchewan. I had a booth there, got a booth there. And I had these free stickers, I thought, okay, free stickers, but nobody can see the fact that I got free stickers, like I have a sign that says free stickers, but it's flat on the table. So, people have to be close enough to my table to see that I got free stickers. Right?
That's right.
So the second day I was there, I got this brilliant idea, and I think it was really God inspired. Start sort of doing what you were saying almost. I started saying free stickers, and people started coming over for the stickers.
Yep.
Which then allowed me to say, hey, these stickers are based on my own original characters.
See, it worked.
Yeah, and it did get me a few sales. I actually ended up selling out of all of the issue ones that I had brung with me of Canadian Shield. So
I'm a marketing genius.
seeing as how seeing as I thought of that before, I knew you.
That's true. That's true. You're a marketing genius.
So, and then I also ran out of the stickers too.
Oh. Well, that's a good problem.
And I only had these stickers because of my last campaign, the Canadian Shield 2 campaign. Like when I got past one of the stretch goals was stickers, right? And I ordered
Right.
these stickers that were an inch by like an inch, and I got them, and I'm like, these things are way too small to give to people as, the thing. So I ended up having to order other ones. Now I'm stuck with these small stickers. It's like, what do I do with them? Okay, I'll give them away. And
Yeah. That's more like Canadian Shield stamps.
so then, like I said, I had them out at that con, and it's like, okay.
Yep. Can't do much with a small sticker.
So a free, give them away, and it's like now I can even get them printed really cheap where I live. The library, they have it so you can print stickers there. Like,
Wait, you live at the library?
I was gonna say I wish, but no. But
Oh.
the town that I live in, the library that's in, well, one of the libraries that's in it, in the city that
Oh, okay. That's what you. I was like, wait a second.
has a few libraries that you can print up this stuff, well, stickers and all that. So it's like, okay.
Wait, they print stuff for free at the library?
Well, it doesn't. It's not free. It costs me something, but it's a lot cheaper than getting from Sticker Mule or whatever, and getting it shipped to me.
Yeah.
Because like I can, depending on the size and all that, I think I'm printing them for like 2 cents a piece
Cool.
instead of them costing me 10 or 12 cents a piece. Now with Sticker Mule, they're like right around the thing. Like I can cut them out myself, and I have cut a few out, but it's painstaking. And the other thing that helps me a little bit too is the standee for Canadian Shield.
Yep. That's eye catching.
Yeah, well, I also use him, to say, hey, come take your picture with the life-size Canadian Shield.
Whose idea was that?
What, the standee?
Yeah.
Mine. Although or sort of Hero Shack, they got one of their character and they showed it off a little bit, and it's like, ooh, that's neat. Where do I get one?
Yeah, where do you get one?
There's a site called Standee or something like that. I forget exactly what it's called, but
How do you get it to your house or home? So big.
They shipped it. And
How do they
and
do
it's
that?
it folds up into 3. So,
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
yeah, so it's easier to take places. He's still a little bit hard to get around. Heck, I even used that as a little bit of a joke to people talking about. He's a bit big to travel with. I also used I said, he's a hero you can look up to. And
That works.
and with them seeing this 8-foot standing, they're like, yep. Yeah, so let's see. I marked down stuff. On the first day, I sold 4 Canadian Shield 1 comics, 4 Canadian Shield 2 comics, and 4 Snowdrift 1 comics. And I sold 1 Snowdrift trading card, 1 Toxico trading card, and 1 Canadian Shield trading card, and 1 metal card. On day 2,
Cool.
I sold 7 Canadian Shield 1 comics, 5 Canadian Shield 2 comics. Now, on the second day, I was able to put out the alternate cover of Snowdrift 1. So I sold 4 of my cover and 1 of the alternate cover, so 5 in total. And I sold 1 Snowdrift card and 1 metal card.
Does Metal get a cut of that?
Not that metal.
Aw. I'm the editor and I don't even get a cut.
There's nothing to edit. It's a picture. And not of
A
him.
picture of Metal? What?
Yeah. It's a picture of the Canadian Shield on some aluminum. I think it's
Oh,
aluminum.
okay. Hey, I didn't know Canadians said it like that.
What, aluminum?
Yeah. I thought you said it the British way.
Well, I don't know about any other Canadians, but I think most of us say it that way. Aluminum. I don't know
Oh,
what the
you don't say
British were. I don't know
What?
what
They
the
say aluminium.
Okay, that's just crazy.
Yeah, that's how the Australians say it, so I figured everybody in the kingdom would say that.
Nah, we're probably just a little too closer to you guys.
Oh, okay. So no aluminium for you.
No. Oh, 4 done.
Okay. Now this one. Gotta make it fancy. Come on. Here we go.
Okay, so here we go. Panel 5.
Nah, I don't like that.
Oh, well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back into panel 3 and or panel 4 and put the visor mask in. Again, I forgot to. There we go. Ace janitorial. Janitor. Should be more ace janitorial, but hey.
Yep.
For a company name, but
Kind of reminds me of Ace Chemical from Batman.
probably where I got the idea. Well, I needed something that started with A too, so.
Well, it's Canadian, so everything starts with A. A?
A. Well, that's how you know Fonzie was a Canadian. He said A all the time.
Yep.
He wasn't from Milwaukee. He was from Canada. He went
Yeah.
A.
Like Saskatchewan or something.
Either that or Canadians were just our real big Fonzie fans.
It's a good point.
Because I don't know when we started saying A a lot.
Maybe someone noticed it. Hey, you guys say that a lot. It's like, say what a lot, eh?
You know what?
Yeah,
Eh?
that.
You know, eh? You know, eh? Eh, eh, eh. Eh. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Now, if we could just get Dylan on here drawing Snowdrift. Especially once you start on Canadian Shield.
4.
Yeah. And then me
But
coloring.
he's famous now. You got to be careful.
Careful of what?
Well, he's famous, so his prices, his rates might have went up.
Oh, well, I already locked him in for Snowdrift. He's already done like the first
Oh.
6 pages. Well,
Oh,
he's
okay.
in the middle of
Cool.
7.
Nice. Good idea.
Now, number 3, I'm not sure where we're gonna be at. I might need to get somebody else. Not sure whether I'm gonna be able to afford them for number 3.
Too famous.
Too famous. I just more thought, him coming out, him coming on my show could cause problems because, people want to be idiots at times.
Huh?
With him being famous,
What do you mean?
people want to be idiots
Oh, yeah.
towards.
Oh, I thought it was because he gamed the system too much.
I had him on
Trying to-
when he was trying to game the system. I
It's
had
like,
him
it's
on.
finally catching up to him. All that gaming the systems. Starting to catch up.
Yabba dabba doo. Yes, this is.
All right, how's this for a teleporting effect? It's like it's got the lines, and then it's got sparkles around him.
Yeah, it looks good.
All right. Guess I've got to put this in the Dropbox now.
Yeah, and I noticed, although I've got page 2, I noticed page 3 isn't up in the Dropbox or page 2. Too, so.
Oh, I thought they were combined.
No?
Oh man, I've got to turn off my screen. I've got to save this, and I don't want anything popping up to get you banned or anything.
Uh-huh.
How do I do that? How do I stop
Yeah.
sharing screen? Oh, there it is. All right, am I still here?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
it just says for me to close stream, so I'll do that. I'm sure once you get it all saved and do everything that you need to do, you'll be bringing stuff up.
All right. And you wanted it as a Clip Studio file or a Photoshop file?
Clip Studio, because you're using
All right.
Clip. Hey, I use Clip Studio, and you're using Clip Studio too, so I believe, right?
Right. Let me close this too and save this as 3.
The one that you just had, remember, is page 4, not page 3.
Oh, well, I saved 4 and now I'm saving 3 so I can
okay.
share it with you.
Okay,
Right now I've got to go to the Dropbox.
Okay, I just wasn't sure. Actually, Drive is what you got to go to, not Dropbox.
Oh, Drive. Okay. Back in the olden days, I used to go to the Dropbox. Now I use Google Drive because I've got like 5 Google accounts. And it has 15 gigabytes worth of space.
Yeah, I bought space for I can now do 100 gigs for a year. Recently renewed it. I did it about a year ago for a year. I'm probably eventually going to need to put it up, but I'm nowhere near that Space Max or that. It's not too bad. It's only like $10 a year or something like that. $12.
Well, bugs, what? That's so much money. Wait, yep, that's the right one. All right, and enter. I guess I'll save some PNG files too. Save them as PNG.
Yeah, you can and put them up if you want. It's easy enough for me to make them into PNGs too, so. Then again, maybe you want them as PNGs for yourself too.
Yeah. Then I could just look at them on the page preview, and I won't have to open the file every time to see the full page.
I'm probably going to add the lettering stuff to your files, so the lettering will be on your files too.
All right.
Probably going to do the lettering stuff tomorrow off screen. Or off air, I mean.
Great. Okay, I think I have everything in the folders now.
Okay, let me check.
I mean, the folder. I have 4 Clip Studio files and 4 PNGs of them.
Derive Alpha Proto Ashcan Pages. Okay, did you just put in the Ashcan?
It says page 0001 clip.
Oh, have they uploaded all the way yet?
Yeah, they're all uploaded.
Okay, where did you put the... Okay, I see page 1 clip in the thing. I don't see page 2 yet.
Oh, well, they don't say Canadian Shield. They just say
no, like
hey.
in your name, Ashcan, pages. There's only 2 files it's showing at the moment. Canadian Shield 1 and page 0001 clip.
I must have it in the wrong. I must be sharing it in the wrong place. Well, it says you're in here. It's called Canadian Shield Ashcan, right? That's the folder, right?
Yeah, it should be your name, Alpha Proto, top 1, Alpha Proto, then go in Alpha Proto, there's Ashcan. I'm not sure whether I shared Alpha. I think I would have shared that Alpha Proto with you because you've got 2 folders in there, Ashcan and Canadian Shield 4.
Oh, I put everything in the wrong folder. Wait, let me check this out. Yeah, I put it in the wrong folder. Oops. I made an entirely different folder that I shared with you. Let me see if I can just copy the folder that I'm at and then
Yeah, or move.
And then, yeah, just move the whole thing. Where is it?
Let's see.
Is that it? Yep, that's the folder that I was using. Let me move, share, organize. No, share, copy. No, wait, copy link. I guess I'll copy it. That'll do it. And then I go to your folder. Once I find it. I can't find it. Anyway, where's my folders? Shared folders. Share it with me. I was just there. Okay, Alpha Proto, Ashcan,
And then-
Pages. Oh well, I guess I'll upload them all here. Let me delete what I already have, and then I'll put all the new stuff in there.
Okay.
File upload. Okay, sort by type. 2, 3, 4. Enter. And upload some more PNGs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter. All right. And that should be everything.
So, do.
It's middle of the evening. I'm drinking coffee. I shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I see them all. Awesome as a possum.
Cool. All right. Now I can share my screen again.
And I have to go back into Discord and say, hey, look at his screen, yeah.
I can finish this picture.
Is he about to be the butt of a joke?
Yeah. She attacks with her butt.
And that's the character that you want me to draw too.
Yeah, she's cool. She's a pro wrestler. That's her wrestling outfit.
Cool.
Calligraphy. Nope. There used to be a pen and clip studio that automatically tapered. I can't find it.
I don't know what that is.
Well, you know, like made it like it starts off thin and then it gets thick and then it gets thin at the end.
Okay.
There used to be a brush that automatically did that without using pressure. Because I'm heavy-handed, I'm not very good at inking.
Ah,
Okay, I guess I'll erase these lines and put the effects on a different layer. Then I could just use a brush stroke, just go like one. Nope, that's horrible. G pen, okay. Set this to 40 and go. Okay. G pen, mapping pen. Let's try mapping pen. Set it to 40 width and
yeah, mapping's what Dillard usually uses, so I've been
oh,
using
cool.
it.
Stabilization, auto speed. I don't know what adjust speed is. Oh, vector line. Okay, there we go. Does it work? No, don't work. Pressure. How do I adjust the pressure on these things? Tool properties.
Uh, well, pressure. Do you
Yeah,
want the pen pressure settings?
yeah.
That's
How do I adjust that?
that's in, if you go down to file, go to file up at the top, and then you
File.
hit the arrow. There's a small little
Oh, there
arrow
it is.
going
Pin
down.
pressure settings.
You found it.
Cool. Okay. Because I'm heavy-handed, so all my lines end up really thick. So I guess do I turn this up? Check adjusted settings.
I think you
Strong
gotta do a draw first, and then you go stronger or lighter. I think it brings up a thing saying stronger or weaker or something like that.
Mm. Seems worse than before. Okay, let me redo this. It's a graph. Try about here. If the checked adjusting button is tablet PC. No, I don't want to mess with that. Okay. Done. Okay, let's see. There we go. That's way better. Now my Hulk hands can actually make thin lines. Right. Cool. Thanks. I didn't know where to find that.
Yeah, I've had to. Sometimes I have to use it just to reset because my, things are good for the Pren thing, and then suddenly it's not doing that whole, I guess, tapering. It still works a little bit with your pressure. Still, it's just like,
Cool. Mapping pen.
but it just decides sometimes that let's stop doing all the pressure sensitive thing, and the line's just going to be the same thickness no matter how much pressure or not pressure you put on. It's like, really?
Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that. I'm not very good at this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gonna get this blue section done for absorb. And we will call it a thing.
Not very good at these effects. Mm.
So it's, well, I was gonna say, is this your character or somebody else's character?
Oh, it's from Street Fighter.
Oh,
Yeah, I drew this for Drawn and Quartered, Micah's Miller stream. This Marvel vs. Capcom. That's why I
okay.
got Captain America, and she's a Capcom character. That's pretty cool. I don't like that one.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
I farted. You can't smell it,
We don't-
but you
we don't
could hear
know.
it.
That's too much information.
Well, you said what? You asked.
I only said what because you said something. I didn't want to know.
Yeah, well, I usually say, I guess I'm by myself, but usually if I'm around somebody, I guess if it's on the net, I say, excuse me.
Well, that's just good manners.
Because although it wasn't super loud so everybody could hear, but you never know what the mic's picking up, right? Although I didn't think it picked that up, but
I don't know. People are gonna have to watch the replay and find out.
But it'd be nice to eventually have 4 or 5 of us on here doing cross comic stuff.
Yep.
Might have to change the name from Shields up to Cross Comics Corner.
Mm-hmm. Cross Comics, gaming the system.
So although wasn't playing loud enough for anybody to hear the music, I had my video of my music video playing all day on Sunday.
Cool. That's good marketing.
I brought a laptop that I had, put it up so people could sort of see. Probably would have been better if I would have played it louder so people could hear, but I didn't think about putting anything else in with it, and I didn't want to drive people near me crazy. That song over and over and over and over again.
Yep. It doesn't matter how good a song is. If you hear it too many times, people will be like, all right, already. We get it. Many more powers.
Yeah, I'd
Power speed.
probably drive myself crazy putting it on
Yeah.
repeat. You know, it's because it's facing away from me. I don't actually have to see it, so it's nothing to in that way. But then if you'd have to hear it.
Yep.
Joshua says I call the cops on you. Even if it wasn't at unbearable volumes, you'd still call the cops on me? Because I don't think there's anything illegal about playing the same song over and over and over and over and over again.
I don't know. It's Canada. It's hard to tell.
This is almost true right now. Okay. There is panel 5. You know what? Maybe we'll go a little bit longer. I don't think Shield should take that long to do. Get panel 6 done. of all the colors type for Canadian Shield. Do, 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 do. Here we go. Almost done, I think. Now we're just doing the white. And a few more layers to go. Although just probably red and another white. And I need to put on a that. Oh, two. No wonder it's not showing up. There we go. So I guess we're I gotta probably pay for the pages for thing and you. And then I'm all caught up for pages except for Dillard. Well, technically, I gotta Dillard. I'm ahead on Dillard, but I gotta get money for Dillard to get all the last few pages done.
Yeah. Well, he is famous though. So.
famously annoying.
What?
Nah, jeez.
The smoking's probably annoying, but I don't know.
Only if you're in the room with them.
Yep, that's true. That's a good point.
And I have been in the room with them a few times.
Uh-oh. Diller smoke.
But then again, I've been in the room with other people that smoke too, so doesn't bother me really.
It bothers me. I can smell through the screen.
That is a nifty trick, then.
Mm-hmm. It's psychosomatic.
Have you seen Goodnight Spoon lately? No, I haven't seen him in a few weeks. He was here a couple, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Should actually send him a text, see how he's doing.
Oh, you're in personal contact with Goodnight Spoon?
I can, yeah.
Cool. I remember that time that you accidentally put your phone number on screen and I texted you.
Yeah. I thought you actually called me.
Oh, I did. Now that you mention it, I left you a voicemail. I was like, "Hey, don't show your phone number on the internet. There's weirdos out there."
Yeah,
We'll end up
I'm
calling
one
you.
of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't mean you being the weirdo, I meant me.
Oh, okay.
The guy showing the number is the weirdo.
Aha.
You're the one that might be in trouble if you contact him.
That's true. Back in the olden days, that would have been a long distance call. But, with cell phones, I don't have to worry about that.
Well, it's still a long distance call. It's just, well, depends on your provider.
No long
and-
distance fee.
Yeah. Actually, I might end up be switching soon. My provider. I saw a possible provider that I could get long distance calling to the States and Canada for like $20 a month or $30 a
Cool.
month Canadian. If it's what I think it is, I gotta look into it shortly. Because I don't have too bad of a plan right now. Unlimited calling and calling all over Canada and unlimited texting to Canada and the States for $25 Canadian plus tax.
Good deal.
Yeah, I thought so. This belt buckle. I redo all the artwork that I need to at some point. Fully off screen. Just take a day and go page by page and do it. It's just so much crap that needs to be done.
Oh man, I thought you just needed to color.
Oh, there's like the small things like the belt buckle here. It's not big enough, so I just gotta. And then of course I've got a letter. There's minor stuff like that for art corrections that I need to do. It's just throughout the whole thing. There's just a whole bunch of them. And I don't have easy contact with him like I do you.
Oh, Discord.
Yeah, I have him on Facebook, and it's like I'll contact him and tell him something, and he might not see it for days. And he's on something completely different by then. And then, even if I do tell him, he might not do it.
Uh-oh.
But I'm getting a really good deal, so I can't complain a lot. So I don't mind doing some of this. I don't really mind doing it myself. I don't really like having to, but if I want it to look good,
Oh, I just found out that if my file, when I save my files, it won't share my files when I save.
what do you
It'll just
mean?
stay on the screen. Well, if I press save as or try to save a page, the folder will open up and on my screen, but it won't show on
Oh,
the Discord.
oh, that's
So-
good.
Yeah, no scandals. I don't have to worry about a scandal. It's like whoop,
Skin dandle?
scandalous.
Don't have to worry about any scandalous art.
Right. How did that get there? I try to draw standing up. This chair's hurting my bum. As the Canadians would say.
Your buttocks?
Hey, you're not supposed to say that. You're Canadian. You're supposed to say bum.
Your derriere?
Yeah, that works. Yeah. Mostly my tailbone. But I've got my drawing tablet on a arm, a table mounted arm, so I can stand up.
Cool.
Like all the classical painters, they all did art standing up, so I guess I can too.
Or so we think. But then
What?
again, most easels are made for standing up.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I saw a table mounted easel until I was like a teenager. I was like, whoa, they have mini easels? One of the greatest inventions ever.
For an artist, anyways.
Mm-hmm. I can paint sitting down.
You that. Well, you could always paint sitting down. You just might need a really tall chair.
Yeah, I guess. That makes sense. Or a stool. I've been sitting on a stool this whole time.
Yeah, well, stool's a large chair, right? Tall chair.
Right, it's a bar stool. But the cushion, like, it starts giving out because I weigh so much.
Yeah, I get that.
All right, let's adjust some of this coloring.
So I was thinking, for Canadian Shield 4, I was thinking maybe we can have a draw in tier and for in the diner,
Ah, cool.
if you're up for
That's
that.
a good idea. Yeah.
And maybe on the street outside the diner for when Frogger comes out, and then Canadian Shield comes out after him.
Yep, that's a good idea.
And I'm not sure whether I'd want to do it for this scene too, but be a relative of Ozona or Catherine Kane in the crowd, have one or two people for a drawing. At the end of the book. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, when she lives?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a spoiler. Shh.
Well, most people don't even know who she is yet, so. Catherine Kane. Although it did say her other name too, but nobody's paying attention.
Wait, is anyone in the chat?
Joshua's probably here, but he's not saying much.
Oh, okay. He's probably heard the story. Oh, I'm in the wrong layer. How'd that happen?
So you can, for those pages, when you get to them, well, especially some of them, they're near early on, so you could probably do most of it. Just leave a an outline of where somebody might be drawn in.
Oh, okay. Faceless people.
Yeah. And that's for two reasons. One, that way you can have most of the page done, right? And
Right.
people can see where they might be, where they might be drawn in. You know, because then we can put that page up. There we go.
I was gonna barbecue today, but I overslept.
What were you gonna barbecue?
Just some pork ribs. That's usually what I barbecue. Because they're cheap.
Cool.
But I'd have to start around. I smoke them for about 4 hours, 4 to 3 hours. So I'd have to start around noon, so I could have them
Oh.
ready by dinner time. But I overslept.
Ah,
I think my brother or someone went. It was either my dad or my brother. They just left. So I'm hoping they went to go get something to eat. Pick up something. My brother's days off for Monday and Sunday. So I usually cook on those days, so he has something to eat.
cool. That is nice of you. Of you.
Yeah. Because it's a bummer to know that people are at home eating hot barbecue and you're at work. So I just save all the cooking till when he's off. Then the rest of the week we just eat air fried stuff. We throw stuff in the air fryer and eat that.
Cool.
Mostly chicken tenders.
Yeah, I just bought some chicken strips today.
Yep.
And chicken nuggets and chicken burgers.
Yep, I live on that stuff. I'm just a big chicken. You are what you eat.
Now the question, well, they say it's supposed to be, chicken's supposed to be good for you. Just as long as you don't eat too much, it can help you lose weight, I think.
Oh, well, I always eat it with fries. You know, basically the Raising Cane's Chick-fil-A diet. That's what I eat almost every day.
Yeah.
That can't be good for me, but it tastes so good.
Is it finger licking good?
Oh, I don't lick my fingers anymore. After COVID, you know. I was like, oh no way.
Okay, but
don't
I
wanna
was
get sick.
I was just sort of joking there too. You know, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, okay. I was being serious. I don't do that anymore.
Just, you know, you say you're eating chicken, finger licking good.
Mhm.
That was their catchphrase for years.
Yeah. Hope they didn't get sued. I licked my fingers and I got COVID.
Yeah, well, they probably changed it after COVID or around COVID. Or I think even long before COVID was a thing. They had some new slogan.
Slogan was, don't lick your fingers. You can get sick. And wash your hands. Pretty cool.
Do, 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 do. I think I am actually done for these ones. Well, I'm gonna do this belt.
Cool.
Well, more accurately, it was belt buckle. Let's see what I got from a different page. Should be able to get it right from there. Yay! Color. Okay, there we go. Belt buckle is in. So the colors are tight till change anything, which is just going to be the Canadian Shield, his belt buckle, and probably his cape a little bit because he never attaches the cape right. And it
Oh.
just you do.
Well, I don't know. It sometimes I forget.
Yeah, but you do it a little bit, attach it a little bit better. You know it's supposed to come sort of across here and then out from here. He likes to bring it into a point right here instead of across the shoulders a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's supposed to go over the shoulder.
Like if you look right at this one here, if I zoom in, brings it to a point here. In fact, this one is
Mhm.
probably and this circle is actually probably way too big too for the mask, how far it comes down. But I don't feel like doing all that right now. It looks decent at the moment. I'm gonna have to go and change all that, but that's something I'm gonna do off screen. So, and then I'm gonna have to fix the colors.
Well, I guess now that the ash can's pretty much done on my end, I guess I could start Canadian Shield 4.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure whether you want to get together before you start four to, I know we talked a little bit before, but,
Oh, we talked a lot.
You
You read the whole script to me in character.
that,
But
I thought that
I'll
was
draw out the
movie.
thumbnails again, and then we could go over what I
Yeah.
draw out.
Yeah. Like I have no things planned. I didn't do any planning for this one or whatever. So, the one thing I might suggest beforehand is drawing Frogger a couple times.
Oh, okay. That let you know how I draw them, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I just more mean, and that way you can get an idea of how he looks like. Do him from a couple different angles, just so a practice before you start drawing him in the script. And it's like, what the?
Yeah,
And,
make this consistent.
get a feel for the character before like you've got a bit of a feel for Canadian Shield now,
Mhm.
for sure, and he's fairly easy, but like, let's see, Frogger, he is a little bit more. I'll bring up a. See, there's comments. Characters. So I'm not sure how well you can if you can see this, because I think I'm sharing my screen on Discord.
Yeah. I see.
I don't, he doesn't have the tail anymore, like, and there's another pic I have of him. And then I'm trying to do the turnaround here. Trying to make him a little.
Well, frogs don't have tails. Pollywogs
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, well, he's a, tadpole is a frog in its baby form, so I guess I was thinking of that, not complete or whatever. I don't know how. I don't know what I was thinking when I originally designed him, or I think I did this drawing of something like this, and it's like, ooh, okay, what can I use him for? Going through the names I had, and I'm like, okay, Frogger. Well, that's this design to Frogger. Because, I've had I still have names. I can have drawings with no names. So sometimes I just go through, okay. What's this look like? Does this go with any of the names that need a body?
Can I give them bigger feet and hands?
uh, probably, I guess a little bit bigger feet because it's supposed to be sort of web feet. Like, how much bigger are you thinking? Uh,
As big as his head?
ooh, maybe his feet. I wouldn't say his hands that big.
Okay.
Well, do a few drawings and we'll see what, comes of it. You can even do ones with the bigger feet and hands and see what I think of them or whatever, too.
Oh, okay.
Because you got to remember this guy was a chef, so that's why like let's see, do I have there it is. Yeah. See, when they originally drew him in here for the
Yeah.
turnaround, I had him a little
He was-
bigger.
Yeah. Pretty wide.
Yeah, and I didn't really want him that wide. So I used a little bit of what I had there and, skinnied him. Because his original guy is supposed to be probably skinny because, a French chef, right? You don't really think a big guy like that for a French chef, right?
Right.
And frogs are fairly lean, maybe if he was a toad or something like that, was calling him to do with the toad, or a bullfrog or something like that, I might think big. But frogs are usually fairly lean. I find, anyways.
Yeah. That's true. And Frogger's a better name than Toader or something.
Bullfrog. Bullfrog wouldn't actually be too bad of a name, but
Yeah, I guess I don't know if you ever have him do a transformation, he could turn into Bullfrogger mode or something. Maybe when he comes back, he can do that. If he ever comes back, it could be his like new form, and he gets revenge or something. Come back for revenge or whatever.
yeah. Well, he was supposed to be transformed via frog legs, so we could have I could create a bullfrog character and then they meet or something like that. Who knows?
It's like,
It's
I ate your
also-
food and I turned into this. It's your fault. And I'm like,
So
but then they'd be mortal enemies.
maybe who knows? A villain with a mortal enemy. That's a villain.
Yeah. The layers.
There we go. I'm in the middle of trying to do the side view.
Oh. You
Well-
could lean over a little more.
All I'm trying to do is just straight up pose, not the posture that he normally uses or whatever. I don't know whether he lean over. He might even be too thick there.
No, that's cool. Because he has no neck. Frogs have no neck.
Yeah, well, I get that. I just mean he may be too thick, like from back to front. He should probably be a little thinner, arm a little thinner.
Well, I don't know. He looks pretty cool like that.
Oh,
Then he could
yeah.
look like he actually hurt the Canadian Shield.
Oh, I don't want him that. I don't care whether he looks like he could actually hit the Canadian Shield. I know he can't. I think he knows
Yeah,
he
but-
can't.
I know, but the fans, you have to make them think, ooh, Canadian Shield's finally met his match.
I know that. I think they're gonna look at this guy and know, but everybody's gonna know he has a minute match.
Oh.
I'm not sure if all the villains he faces. I gotta look. Let's look quick at that.
They at least have to look threatening. Canadian Shield be able to defeat this Frogger menace. Tune in, same Canadian Shield time, same Canadian Shield comic.
Okay, Dust isn't really going to be a threat. Dust Angel could be a threat, a little bit of a threat, since Dust Angel's a
but-
demon.
But I mean, like, you have to make people think that they're a threat. It's like, ooh, how's he gonna beat this guy? Not like, oh yeah, he's gonna wipe the floor with them. It's gonna be easy. Has to be like, oh no, a hero's
Ultraviolet.
in for a challenge.
Ultraviolet, somewhat of threat. Metamorph. Oh, I've written all these up to Metamorph, so Fearmaster. That's gonna be interesting when I read that. I gotta figure out some sort of fear for Canadian Shield.
Ostracization. Ostracization. Losing. Well, he is a man out of time too, so it's like kind of like
Yeah, he's already been ostracized. He
Uh-huh.
knows that, so and he's been alone a lot, so I'm not sure.
What about losing God's favor?
Well, maybe, yeah.
It's like you have failed me, Canadian Shield. You lose your powers. You lose everything. Be away from my presence.
well, I don't think. I think you're on to something there, but I don't think he could care less about the powers in some ways.
Well, I mean, like, you know. Well, not really just the powers, but loses
Yeah.
salvation.
Yeah. Well, I sort of did that. It depends on how you look at it. I sort of did that, although I'd have to play it in a different way. Snowdrift faced Fearmaster before, and Fearmaster did her dust thing, and the illusion, or whatever however she does it, I forget.
You created it. You can say however.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
You can make it up.
I can't remember offhand exactly how things worked out in the Snowdrift script for stuff. That's what I'm saying. However, but Snowdrift was thinking of her fearing being in hell. So
Yeah, pretty much.
I wouldn't want to do the exact same thing with Canadian Shield. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, that'd be redundant. That's a good point.
Yeah. But see, you didn't know that I had already sort of done it, so I just gotta, if I do something similar, I've got to make it play out a little differently. Not, be in hell or whatever, but
What about all his friends? Losing all his friends or something.
yeah, well, that's the thing is he doesn't have many at the moment. I've got a little bit before I write that one, so I've got some time to think. And I'm usually,
Sure he does. Everyone he meets is his friend. He's such a friendly
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. Thunder
That's
and
one of his superpowers.
Yeah. Thunder and Lightning will be probably a little bit of a match. Capricorn, probably not. Ant might be, with all his different armors. Cancer could be Dragon Breath for sure. I'm not sure about Dr. Insect. Maybe Aerostar. Dark Force might be neat because he's mysticism, occult type stuff. Bat Black and Black Bat, they're just thieves. Okay, so I need to do Ozona 1 through 6, 2 through 6.
Oh,
Write those up, and then I can do Insecto 6 through 14. But then again, I could redo over Snowdrifter thing. Anyways, we're live while I'm talking all this stuff. And we went to 9 o'clock. We went the next an hour today. I hope everybody enjoyed. Anything you'd like to promote, Alpha?
play Hyper Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. And where do they find
Yeah, don't subscribe to my channel though. Don't subscribe to my channel.
And where do they find
Because-
this Hyper Dragon Ball Z?
YouTube. Just watch it on YouTube. Watch
Oh.
people play the game, and I smell Chinese food. I was gonna smell pizza. That smells like Chinese food. But yeah, Hyper Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, go look Hyper Dragon Ball Z up on YouTube, and hopefully they'll have a link to where they're playing it, so you can go get the game and play it yourself and film yourself playing it for YouTube. Or
Yeah.
not.
It's free.
So
Well, you get a lot of like views and subscribers. People love it.
okay, so thanks for everybody that was on the panel. Alpha, Tim, Metal, and thanks everybody for coming out watching. We will be back on tomorrow night, finishing up doing some more coloring on Canadian Shield 3. Hopefully you'll be enjoying that, though you're going to be seeing a lot of that. Since the next couple weeks there is going to be no silhouette for about the next month, no silhouette game. But we will be coloring up Canadian Shield 3 on those nights as well. Now, we want to get it all done. And then after we finish Canadian Shield 3, we're going to be coloring Snowdrift number 2.
Oh, that's cool. That's not so bad, man.
So, we will catch everybody later. Thanks for tuning in. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful day, night, whatever it might be for you.
And a week. Have a good week.
Yes. Have a good week. Great week.
Great week. Enjoy the first day of fall, autumn, wherever you are.
Just don't fall for something.